Hello Diamonds and welcome back to the Hornet Season 2. Overnight I have managed to get the extra skill point and I decided to use it for very specific skill. So namely I took the logging, mainly like for quite few reasons. One is that, well, I have many trees around the place and it's kind of good way to make extra money. Second, I really want to kind of cut down few trees because they are interfering with the building as it is. So I think like it's kind of win-win. And third reason is because, well, because the hewn and all the logs are kind of necessary at the moment. So it would be kind of a good way to make extra money. And yes, I did manage to buy myself finally the Steam truck. So at least deliveries are much easier now. I don't need to run around with the carts as much. I have also tried out different foods and I did find myself my favorite and least favorite foods. So at the moment I can see favorite food is hosomaki and least favorite is agote enchiladas. So yeah, it's kind of nice to see those results as well. Then overnight I noticed that my personal account kind of ran out of money as I spent a bit too much yesterday. And therefore I was kicked out of the Dan's residence. But I did manage to get the new apartment in the open air hotel just through this forest here. And I think the score that I get there is quite nice, 116. So nothing too bad. And therefore next star would be in just 3 days and 5 hours. So quite soon. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been prepping for quite a few hours now. So let's see how many hewn I have. Plenty. So I'm literally just turning everything I have into hewn, which I will of course deliver by myself. Let's keep it in a way that it's full stacks only. And yeah, those we can probably sell there if there's any space. And I'm not sure how many we can sell. I think we could sell up to like 300 something. But yeah, it's probably less than that. Not willing to count. So we can go over there and, well, finally take a look at the building there as well. Because I remember a few episodes back, I was mentioning that I would like to go and take a bit deeper look on that building. But I didn't really want to fly in and do so. So maybe we can do it today. Also, Trepina has been busy with the second ship. I mean, the first ship, second boat. So there is now a big curtain used as the sail. And there's also some viewing platform on the top, which looks quite nice. So maybe in future episode we can take a look at there as well. I also did sell some of my rubbish to the public dump. If I say sell, I mean giving away. So it's all good. Actually, I'm kind of wondering if there's anything underneath. Because I can see that there is... it's just a hole to make it function as full building, yeah. Yeah, that's often the problem with most rooms. Because, yeah, they just need one extra cubic meter to make it work. But yeah, those models, they look really nice here for all the rubbish. I think it's one of the mods that is available on the mod.io. I think I've seen it before. Yeah, they look really good and are quite functional. So let's see what's downstairs. More storage. So just one row of the storage containers, which is totally fine, I guess. And yeah, later on, if those get full, then admins can add way more of those. So yeah, it's kind of nice on that side. So let's quickly run back up. And, well, continue our drive. This is also a new building, so greenhouse, which I really want to take a look at as well. So actually I will probably park on the roads, yeah, in a way that it's not in front of anyone. So I don't want to be blocking any exits or anything. So let's see. Let's sell 240 to sell. That's fine. And with this we can make 120 extra euros. Always good. And yeah, now my personal account has enough money, so I don't think I should be worried. And my store account also has a little bit money, and I'm not sure how I managed to get that much, because I remember I was pretty much out of everything. So what did I sell so much? Of course, Pepina came around to buy stuff. 200 prime cuts. Excellent. 440 euros. Wow, that's good. But she still has some money, so not the biggest problem. So yeah, I was kind of worried that I'm wasting a lot of my money, especially as the Eisenadler sold me 92 bison carcasses. So now I have set limit that I'm only buying 50 of each. So it's kind of more limited in many ways. But yeah, so when I logged in, I was like, whoops, I have like no money because, well, it was 368 euros. But anyway, I really want to take a look at this greenhouse, so let's do so. So kind of nice farm here for prickly fruits or prickly bears. But yeah, I do remember that there was some type of mentioning about the greenhouse not functioning, and I think I know why. This greenhouse does not have enough lights and sprinklers for this distance. So it literally does not cover most of the land. Because from this distance, I think it's only like 3 by 3, or is it 4 by 4 block that it covers. So definitely needs way more of those to make it function. So yeah, in case Cresson himself watches the video, then maybe it will help him to understand how it works. Because yeah, I think we might even have somewhere on our Discord channel some details about how this mode functions. But yeah, definitely not enough lights and sprinklers, so it needs immediate fixing to make it work as a proper greenhouse. So yeah, that's why all the plants are dying and it doesn't really work properly, and it ends up being just a desert. So yeah, or maybe I will later on try to mention that if I notice him. But anyway, let's go and check out the building. Well, actually the door is open, so we can sneak in. Many doors are of course still closed, so not much to see. Downstairs is big mine, which is not as interesting. I mean, this room probably is the most interesting, so maybe we can sneak in slightly later. But yeah, so research center, all the cement kilns, farmer stable, lot of stuff around here. In the back room, of course, doing basic engineering. The other room, basic engineering, farming, pretty much everything. But yeah, the building itself looks nice. I do like the dual dome that has been used here. It's very unique. But yeah, so those doors are closed, and yeah, the garage is pretty much closed. So there's not really anything inside, so not big problem. Then here we can see water wheels going one way, other way. It's a little bit annoying. I think this one goes wrong way, so it needs to be turned around. And we go back towards here. There's nice waterway made, or aqueduct. It does come directly from the waterfall, which is kind of smart because it has more pressure. But yeah, it doesn't last too long, I guess. And yeah, here it's just pumped up and used for all the machinery, like especially the steam engine, and then rest goes into the greenhouse. Ooh, and there is also plenty of water under here. So possibly when the pipe was disconnected, then it kind of made the water go everywhere, which is very common for it. Yeah, there's plenty downstairs here as well. Okay. But yeah, definitely some help will be needed with the greenhouse. And as we're already on this side, maybe we can take a look on some other buildings in the vicinity as well. So Mayoi, as I mentioned before, has building where I have bought many of the carcasses for butchery. At the moment, I think I have enough. Maybe I will need to buy some more meats. Let's see. But yeah, we can see a lot of forest here. Also fishery, which is nice. One hidden shop. So friendly tree massacre. Buying nails and then selling lumber and hardwood and stuff like that. A lot of wood pulp as well. I mean, we have plenty, but I decided to turn mine all into mortar. Yeah, so I have 92 mortar already available. Maybe I can sell bucket roads later on. Let's see. And yeah, nothing much otherwise over here. And yeah, quite decent forest, quite nicely set up. A little bit floaty ice boxes. So I understand the idea of having them on top of the roof, but it's a little bit sketchy. Inside the building there's, of course, carpentry tables for logging. I think Melee also has the logging. Yeah, logging, carpentry, and hunting. And last one is gathering. So very similar to us, by having logging and hunting. But yeah, other skills are different. So not full competition. And as I said before, I didn't take logging for any type of selling. Okay, advanced carpentry table. So for the composites, another one. So I think that's the next skill that he's planning to take. Looks kind of nice. And yeah, we definitely need more of those fancy things. This building does it have, okay, over here. So this building is for everything else. A lot of storage. And yeah, sawmill. We have upstairs, kiln, more ice boxes, and then a butchery table. Okay, that's nice. So I think it's mainly because of his hunting you can make all the stuffed animals. So that's where he probably uses it. Because here we can see that there's one stuffed bison on top of the roof as well. But anyway, let's quickly drive further. Because, well, there are many more places to check out. So I'm not sure if I have really even recorded Bresix's place after he has done a lot of work here. Because I remember when the shop was in this corner, now it's just research center. But yeah, he built this quite decent looking building, so I do like it. Inside we have quite big dining table, fantastic. Butchery table, because he also does a lot of butchery stuff now. But not as much. I mean, let's see, press 6. Okay, he does have butcher and hunting, so direct competition to us, but he's still buying a lot of meats and stuff, so it's not like new thing. Hello! So interesting thing with him and Sentinel is that both of them wanted names to be read. So when we go into the chats, you can see that Sentinel has red because all the negative reputation, because they were asking for it. I did not give any myself. But yeah, so Sentinel has given himself negative reputation, which is kind of unique. But yeah, abhorred. And Presix has way less, just shunned level. And yeah, really didn't even give positive nor negative, just neutral. Just wanted to comment of guard of floating buildings. which I think we need to check out because, well, I truly dislike floating buildings. So let's see, how floaty is it? From this angle, it doesn't look floaty at all. Yeah, like, seems to be everything in order. It's not floaty, which is good. Down here, there's also extra building, fully supporting. Yeah, I didn't really see any trouble of that, so I think the village comment is just a little bit outdated by now. So let's see if we can find a good way back up, because it's literally a steep wall. So let's hop up. So yeah, this is this part of the building. On the roof, I do like this edge for the bricks and everything, so having hewn on the edge gives it really nice feel. So it's kind of good place to have your barbecue parties, I think. Anyway, does he have any entryway to downstairs building? I'm not really sure about it. Maybe he does, but I did not notice. But yeah, so this is pretty much his building. Looks quite nice. So maybe we can later on come around and check the downstairs stuff as well, because I didn't notice the entry right away. I might have just walked past it. And over here we have also some other buildings. I did go past here before, and I really liked this enclosed power factory that Ellenbrook made. So it's kind of fancy and unique. You can't even see inside how it works, which is fantastic. Everything is fully closed up, so it's more like a generator. And what is on the other side? It looks kind of odd. Is the water? It does look like there's water in this area, going down from up there. Also very unique approach, but yeah, there's no way to see inside the machine. I'm quite sure that under it has the water flowing in, making them turn. But yeah, it's really smart way to have good decoration and also function. So well done. The shop seems to be quite empty, not much inside. The other shop also few mills, running mills. There's no way to go really past because of the stockpiles. You might need to go around. Everything seems to be nicely supported. Always good thing. I will quickly hop up if I can. Yeah, in the back room there's a staircase going upstairs. It's really intriguing. I start to feel that I wanna go inside and take a quick look over there. So shall we? So let's see if I can write the commands. Okay, we are inside. So yeah, rolling mills here. It then goes upstairs. A lot of mining operation upstairs. It does feel like quite well organized. It is open air, also good. But yeah, quite good. And the other building, well, I mean, it's not the other building, but the place for the water wheels. You can see that the water is actually staying up on this level and then going straight down. And yeah, it doesn't really have any other entry. It's just top entry. But yeah, it looks nice and really smart. So it's also now checked. But yeah, this two-part building is just quite simple. And downstairs we can see the mine. It's quite nice. We mine a lot of storage, like usual. So yeah, it all looks quite good. And this one here is supposed to be the power plant. A few generators running. It's all good. No roof yet. It's definitely not finished building. So let's see what Billy and Dan will make out of it. Because yeah, it definitely needs a little bit support on this corner. But otherwise it's quite decent, like not too bad. The flat land and everything. I think most of our bridges will need some support as well. But yeah, I think I will leave the video right here. It has been quite interesting to see some other buildings. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.